My twin brother told everyone I died in a car crash 15 years ago. He buried an empty casket, collected the life insurance, and took over our father's company. I found out I was dead 3 weeks ago. My name is Callum. My twin brother is Desmond. We were 23, working construction together upstate, when a scaffold collapsed under me. I went down 2 floors and woke up in a hospital 400 miles away with no ID and a head injury that wiped out months of memory. I didn't know my own last name for almost a year. The hospital listed me as a John Doe. By the time my memory came back in pieces, I had a temp job, a rented room, and no family I could find. I thought someone was looking for me. Nobody was, because Desmond had already told everyone I was dead. He identified a body at the morgue that wasn't mine. Our father was overseas and never saw it. Desmond signed everything, held the funeral, gave the eulogy. Then he took my share of the life insurance and my half of Dad's company, which was supposed to split evenly, and became sole owner. For 14 years I thought I just had amnesia and no family worth finding, because every time I searched my own name, obituaries came up. I saw my own funeral photos. After a while, you stop looking for people who already buried you. What changed was my daughter. She's 13, and a school project put my DNA on a genealogy site. 3 weeks ago a woman named Odalise messaged me, claiming to be my cousin, asking why my DNA matched a family that held a funeral for me in 2011. I thought it was a scam. Then she sent a photo of the headstone, my name, my birth date, a death date that was wrong. I stared at a picture of my own grave for 20 minutes before I called her back. Odalise filled in the rest. Desmond told everyone I died instantly. Closed casket for respect. Our father passed 4 years ago believing he'd buried one son. Our mother is 71 and still puts flowers on my grave every year. Desmond runs the company alone now. He bought a lake house. He named his second son after me. I asked Odalise to get everything, insurance paperwork, the death certificate, probate records. 4 days later I had 41 pages. Desmond had signed my name transferring the company shares, and signed my name releasing the life insurance to himself. 6 weeks after a funeral for a body that was never me. My mother's 70th birthday was last Saturday. The whole family was there. I didn't tell anyone I was coming. I waited until they'd cut the cake, then walked in through the back door. My mother saw me first. She dropped a plate and went silent, staring like she was looking at a ghost, which I suppose she was, to her. Desmond turned around next. His face didn't do shock first. It did fear. I watched my brother be afraid of me before he opened his mouth. "Callum," I said, "you buried the wrong body and never checked." My mother started crying, asking where I'd been. I told her I didn't know I had anyone to call, because my own family held a funeral for me and never looked twice at the paperwork. Desmond said it was a mistake, that the morgue misidentified the body. I put the folder on the table. 41 pages. I told him a mistake doesn't need your signature on a stock transfer 6 weeks later. A mistake doesn't buy a lake house. My mother picked it up, got to the page with his signature, and said, "Desmond, what did you do?" Not a question, a verdict. His wife left the room with the kids. His own son, named after me, just stood there looking between his father and a stranger with his own uncle's face. I'm not doing this for the money, even though a lawyer has that folder now. I'm doing it because my mother spent 14 years crying at a grave with nobody in it, while her other son knew the whole time and let her. The company is in litigation. My mother moved out of Desmond's house within the week. She calls me every day now, like she's making up for lost time she didn't know she'd lost. I missed 14 years of my own life because my twin brother decided a dead man was more useful to him than a living one.